Hello, fellow optimists. President Nick here. Welcome to this week's Notes from Nick. Renowned French entomologist Jean-Henri Fabre conducted a fascinating experiment which closely ties to a predicament we humans find ourselves in from time to time. The experiment used processionary caterpillars, little worm-like creatures that move through the forest in a long procession feeding on pine needles. They derive their name from their habit of following a lead caterpillar, each with its eyes half closed and head fitted snugly against the rear end of the preceding caterpillar. Dr. Fabre placed a group of these caterpillars on the rim of a large flower pot. The leader of the group was nose to tail with the last caterpillar in the slow, non-aiming, deliberate procession. It was impossible to determine which was the leader and which were the followers. In the center of the pot, Fabre placed an abundant supply of their favorite food, pine needles. The caterpillars paraded around and around day after day, night after night, until after 7 days and nights, the caterpillars began to die off one by one. They died from starvation and exhaustion. The abundant food supply was only inches away, but slightly outside the path which they traveled. Their source of nourishment and life was visible, but not available unless they altered their habitual and instinctive processionary course. The moral of the story is this: if we want to accomplish the goals we set for ourselves, we must get off the pot and take action. Are you a person of motion or a person of action? The story of the processionary caterpillar illustrates human behavior, or rather human habits, so well. It also illustrates a common mistake many optimist leaders make in their approach to growth and new club building. They confuse motion with action. They believe being in motion and taking action are the same thing. They're not. When you're in motion, you're doing something, planning, developing strategies, and learning. But the task you're working on will never produce an outcome by itself. Action, on the other hand, is the type of behavior that will get you tangible results. Now you're probably asking yourself, if motion doesn't lead to results, why do we do it? Well, one reason is sometimes we actually need to plan and learn more, like come up with an action plan. But more often than not, we do it because it's safe. It allows us to feel like we're doing something, making progress without the risk of failure. Taking action can be difficult and hard. Amelia Earhart said, the most effective way to do it is just do it. Are you doing it? When it comes to implementing your action plan, are you really doing something, or are you preparing and getting ready to do it? John Wooden, the legendary UCLA basketball coach, said, never mistake activity for achievement. It does not matter how many times you go through the motions of sending out emails, making telephone calls, and speaking to people. You will never recruit a member, build a new club, or launch a new project until you take action. The action of asking people to fill out an application and write a check. The action of setting a firm organizational date or holding an hour meeting. New projects will never launch unless someone takes the action to do them. As a leader, you must make things happen. Leonardo da Vinci said, it had long since come to my attention, people of accomplishment rarely sit back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. In your district, zone, or club, are you making things happen, or are you waiting for things to happen? Remember, feel the need, plant the seed, do the deed, and live the creed. Be optimist strong, be the difference.